We're here with James Nicholas, who's the number one seed for this week's 98th Westchester Golf Association Amateur. It's going to be played at Whippoorwill Club Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. James, first off, Whippoorwill Club, place you had success last year in the MGA Father-Son. What do you like about that course?
Well, it's always in great shape. It's a fantastic course. They got a bunch of drivable par fours. I think 1 and 2 are kind of borderline drivable, but that kind of suits my game. I kind of like to just be aggressive and go after the holes that you can kind of gain strokes on the field on. And they had a couple par fives. I remember in the front nine, like 3 or 4, I forget which one it is, but you can reach it in 2. And then it kind of gets into the the tight part of the course with like 5, 6, 7, and that kind of separates the good players from the guys who kind of sprayed off the tee, and that's when you got to know when to lay back. Mm-hmm. So I guess that it's not one of my strengths, because I usually like to just hit it offline, but hit it far. But I guess for this week I got to kind of focus on hitting in the fairway and keeping it in play.
And you were saying a little earlier some of your past history there at Whippoorwill. What are some of your, best memories playing there?
I forget how old it was, but I think I was 15 years old playing my first local U.S. Open qualifier, 16. And I ended up bogeying my last hole to get into a playoff. And I played against Mike Gilmore, who was the head pro at Wingfoot. And I was in a playoff with him and a couple other good amateurs when I was really young. And that was just a really cool experience. So to come back to that after playing the Father-Son with my dad, and obviously having a good event there, it's going to be really fun, really cool to get back there.
And you just finished up your sophomore year at Yale. Give us a kind of a rundown on the season for you guys this year.
First of all, Yale, it's been a great place. The first years are awesome. The teammates are, incredible. Will Bernstein's from the area, and he's the one who really made me want to go there. And then Colin Sheehan, our coach, has just been, a really good role model for us. And we had a good start to the year. We had a victory at our home event in the spring, and individually we had a winner. Will won his first event. I finished third. And a bunch of guys had a bunch of top 10 finishes. So it was a great year overall. Mm-hmm.
And then playing so far this year, you were obviously the top qualifier for this event. You also made the cut at the Irish Amateur Open at Royal County Down. What have been some strengths in your game so far this spring?
My coach Gary Weir and I have been working on ball flight and making sure I don't really hit the big hooks that I've been hitting in the past. I stopped playing football this past year, so I've been focusing on golf all year round. And this is the first year I've ever played golf for more than 6 months straight. So I guess the hard work's paying off, and I'm starting to hit shots that I kind of envisioned, and not just going up to the ball and whacking it.
Are there any other focuses that are kind of top of your list on improving on this year?
Yeah, I think putting's the most important part of the game besides driving the ball, and I think that's one of the biggest things I want to get better at, going forward.
Sounds great. And then so the WGA Amateur this week, Matchplay. What do you enjoy about that format?
Matchplay is awesome because it's kind of you against your opponent. Mm-hmm. So you're not really just wondering what everybody else is shooting. Mm-hmm. I guess you're kind of watching the guy who you're playing off of him. You're trying to play more of a mental game as well than it usually is, because it's kind of a battle between you and your opponent versus you versus the course. Mm-hmm. So it's a little bit different, but I love Matchplay.
Then it could potentially be 36 holes a day for the champion. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. So when you're facing that kind of potential schedule, is there anything specific you do to maybe maintain your focus or be prepared for those long days?
Yeah, well, the field is awesome. You got Christian, bunch of past, Met junior players, Christian Cavalier and James McHugh, and then you got some guys from Wingfoot that are just really great players. So it's going to be a mental grind to try to, if you're going to make it to Friday, you're going to have to just play good golf and stay in it and stay focused and not let any shots slip. So I've been playing a bunch of golf lately, trying to get those long hot days in, like today's 94 degrees. Try to get out there and just be prepared for the week.
Sounds good. Finishing up here, what would winning this title mean to you?
Oh, it'd be awesome. Even my hometown amateur, the Westchester Amateur, Josh Goldenberg, my neighbor, plays a Penn. Last year he won it, so to follow him would be cool. But there's a great field out there, and we got a lot of good players to go through.
All right. Well, we look forward to seeing you through the week, and best of luck.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.